Okay, so let's talk about basic needs in human design and gate 19. So gate 19 is the gate of sensing others' needs, and it is in the root center. The root center is about taking action. So when we're talking about the gates of the root center, we're really talking about motivation, right? What gets you in the mood to take action? Now, if you would like a complete document that has all of this information laid out beautifully for you, I have a gate reference document that you can download at the link in my description box, so you can have all of this information at your fingertips, nice and convenient. So that is in the description box. If you are new here, my name is Ebony. I'm a human design reader, expert, and coach. So let's get into the video. Now, sensing others' needs. Gate 19 is all about you having the ability to not only know what people need, but also feel pressure to give them what they need. Yeah? So what I always say is that people who have this gate defined are the biggest people pleasers in the world. Because this is literally the gate of helping people get their basic needs met, right? So the shadow of this gate is codependency, right? So it's this overly self-sacrificing, right? It's needing to be needed, needing to feel necessary in other people's lives. So the thought process is, I'm going to give everyone everything that they need so that they won't leave me, right? So that they see how necessary I am, how important I am in their lives. I'm going to give and give and give and give. Even when I am not able to give to myself, I'm going to give to others because I want to keep them close, right? I need to be needed. The shadow can also show up as I'm not giving enough, which means I am not worthy. You're judging your value, you're judging your worth based on how much or how able you are to give to other people. Not great. Okay, not great. Because again, we're moving into codependent tendencies. We're moving into self-sacrificing, right? Which is not great. So moving out of codependency and into sensitivity requires us to put ourselves first a little bit. When we're talking about sensitivity, it's becoming sensitive to your own needs. Yeah, it's understanding that when I prioritize myself, when I prioritize my independence, when I prioritize nurturing me, I am then freed up to give more freely to others. Because when my cup is full, when my cup is overflowing, I can give and give and give and give to others without burning out, without exhausting myself, without moving to this point of resentment even because I'm on E, but everyone else is full, thanks to me, right? So when you give to yourself, you are actually doing that in service of the people around you, because the better that you are, the more nurtured that you are, the better you will be able to nurture them, right? Even if we're talking about in the context of like a parent-child relationship. Of course your children are important. Of course you should care for your children and meet their basic needs. That's your job as a parent. But how well are you going to be able to do that job if you are constantly sick? If you are in the hospital, due to burnout, due to exhaustion. There are people who get extremely physically sick from things like burnout, from things like exhaustion, from things like dehydration, from things like malnourishment, because they're so busy giving to everyone and everything else that they forget to take care of themselves. That's not good. Okay? Not good. So, what we want to do is balance. How can I give to me? How can I prioritize my independence? How can I become sensitive to my needs so that I can then fulfill my city on this planet and help other people get the things that they need as well? Now, speaking of city of this gate is sacrifice. Notice how it doesn't say self-sacrifice. It just says sacrifice, right? You can give to others. You can give to others exponentially, but not at the detriment of yourself. Because at the end of the day, that's not helping anybody, right? The power of this gate is not in your ability to see what other people need now. It's your ability to see what they are going to need in the future. So it's almost a foresight. It's like, I can see that you need this now, but you're also going to need this later. So you can pre-plan for that, right? You are not able to give at that level. You are not able to sacrifice at the level that this gate allows you to if you are not first sensitive to what you need. If you are not allowing yourself to be nurtured. Because this is the foundation. You can't get to here without getting here first. So if you are in the shadow trying to sacrifice, it's going to be a self-sacrifice, right? And that's what we don't want. So hopefully that made sense. I feel like I was talking in circles a little bit, but again, if you download the gate reference document, which you can find in my description box, you'll have all this information. You can just, write it down so that it all makes sense. Yeah. Also, the enrollment for Restful Hustle Academy is closing in 5 days. So if you are interested in learning about productivity, human design, creating a daily routine, achieving your goals, starting a business, writing a book, whatever your goal is, join the Restful Hustle Academy. That link will also be in my description, and I'll see you in the next video.